You send a message, wait, check your phone, wait some more, then nothing. They're just gone. So how do you protect yourself and move forward when someone vanishes without a word?
How can you respond when someone ghosts you?
Yes. Well, the temptation, of course, is to keep reaching out, to keep analysing every possible explanation, and, frankly, that is an enormous waste of cognitive resource. The rational approach is rather straightforward. Send one message. One. Calm, clear, not accusatory. Name the fact that they've disappeared and invite them to communicate. Then, stop. Decide in advance on a waiting period. A week, 2 weeks, and decide what you will do if no response arrives. Because here's the thing. Silence is itself a form of data. It tells you something. It may not tell you everything, but it is not nothing, and treating it as information rather than a mystery to be endlessly decoded is, well, considerably more useful to your mental functioning. Don't leave the outcome open-ended when you can define it yourself. Put simply, send one message, set a deadline, and let their silence answer for them.
How can you respond when someone ghosts you?
This is a situation with a lot of unwanted uncertainty, and uncertainty does make things harder to manage. So here is what I would suggest. First, remove the triggers. Mute their profile, unfollow if necessary, or remove them from your feed entirely. You do not need to see their activity when they are not communicating with you directly. Second, structure your days more intentionally. When your schedule is clear and consistent, your mind has less space to sit in someone else's absence. That is not avoidance. That is practical design. Third, and this is important, establish rules for yourself that you will actually enforce. Do not send a second message if you have already sent one. Do not respond warmly to vague reappearances without some kind of clarity first. These are not punishments, they are boundaries, and boundaries function best when they are specific and measurable. Structure is what makes uncertainty livable.
Oh, baby, listen to me. You do not need to think your way out of this one first. You need to feel it, all of it. The anger, the confusion, the sadness, the part of you that keeps replaying every conversation looking for what you missed. Let that be there, honey. Don't rush past it. Now, here's what I want you to do. Write it down. Write the whole story you're telling yourself about what happened because your brain is already writing it whether you like it or not. And then, sweetheart, rewrite it. Find the version where you still come out with your dignity, where the ending isn't them disappearing on you, but you deciding what that silence means for your life going forward. Closure ain't something they hand you at the door on the way out. You build it yourself. You sit down, you write your own ending, and you walk into it with your head up, baby.
How can you respond when someone ghosts you?
Oh, sweetheart, please don't go quiet on your own people right now. That is the moment when we really need each other the most. And I know it can feel embarrassing, like you don't want to admit that someone just vanished on you. But keeping that to yourself just lets the silence grow into something heavier than it needs to be. Talk to a friend, reach out to someone in your community, or sit with a therapist if that feels right. When we feel truly seen by the people around us, something in us settles. We stop looking for proof that we matter from the one person who isn't showing up. And dear, this is also the moment to notice who does show up, who checks in, who makes the effort. Those are the relationships worth pouring yourself into. We heal so much faster when we're held by people who are actually consistently there.
Hey friend, I just want you to know that it is completely okay to be sad about this and still believe that you are going to be all right. Those two things can live in the same heart at the same time. You don't have to choose. What I gently offer is this. Let this experience tell you something true about what you need. Not what you're willing to settle for, but what actually nourishes you. Steadiness. Someone who communicates. Someone who shows up the same way twice. This situation, as painful as it is, can actually sharpen your sense of that. The goal isn't to erase the hurt, friend. The goal is to keep walking, to keep your confidence close, and to trust that knowing what you deserve is not asking too much. The universe has a way of making that clarity useful, if you let it.
How can you respond when someone ghosts you?
My child, when someone disappears without a word, the instinct is to chase the answer, as though the answer alone will heal the wound. But the healing rarely lives in their explanation. It lives in what you choose to do with the silence. Reach out once, honestly and without demand, and then let their response, or the absence of it, speak plainly. Steady yourself with routine and with the people who remain. Sit with the feeling rather than running from it, because feelings that are not felt tend to follow us. You do not need every question answered to know your own worth. You need only to decide, quietly and clearly, what you will accept and what you will not. The right people do not require you to chase them into view.
If you made it this far, you're gonna want to see what comes next. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our next video, and click the video on screen now to keep learning more. See you in the next video.